So we are live. We are live. Hello, everybody. I am going to raise here the volume of this music because we have celebration today, guys. We are celebrating 12 amazing years of Arttour International Magazine. Yeah! You have no idea how excited, how happy I am, how touched, how grateful, how thankful I'm feeling right now. And if you see me looking down here, it's because I'm producing at the same time that I'm hosting and I'm looking at our artists. They look gorgeous. They look gorgeous. They look beautiful. And you're going to get to see them in a few minutes. Today, we're celebrating these 12 years of Arttour International Magazine being in the industry, helping artists, working, creating to stay inspired, creating to inspire the world, creating to share their message. We have created an incredible multimedia platform, and as you know, we have the art magazine. Do we have a magazine here? I need to show a magazine. So we have the art magazine, we have the TV show, we also have done films. Arttour International is everywhere and in every form. Totally, completely multimedia. And we are celebrating 12 years of working with thousands of artists worldwide. In these 12 years, we have helped many artists get discovered. We have helped many artists make the art their career of choice. We have helped and coached many artists as well. And at the same time, we have developed a lot of relationships. We have developed a lot of friendships, a lot of very, very good friends out there that I have been blessed to meet and to hold close to my heart. I'm not even starting. When you read one of these magazines, make sure that 80% of those artists are close friends already because this is a big, big network. This is a more than an art magazine, is a huge family of artists. And you're going to get to meet them in a few minutes because in this show, I'm going to present the artists that are published in the anniversary issue of Arttour International. You're going to see who won the art contest, the art cover contest, and you're going to get to meet the artists who are on the cover, and you're going to get to see the full issue of the anniversary issue. This was amazing, incredible work by our team. I'm so thankful and grateful, and I will let you know who they are because they are behind the scenes, but they are working really hard to make this happen. I'm so, so grateful. How are you guys out there? Oh my goodness, there they are. Well, I would love to introduce you to them, but before that, I need to share a message from Jeff and Leah. Here they are.
Artists are the most generous and inspiring people I know. They create, give, share, and fill our world with beauty. They compose a fascinating universe with a unique message that can transform and bring joy to anyone at any moment. Here at Arttour International, we believe in art as a powerful tool to bring global awareness and create a positive impact on our society. That's why we love helping artists share their message.
Arttour International is the leading voice in the art world, with over 2.1 million readers in 205 countries. Our international platform includes a high-quality print magazine, our digital publication, our weekly Arttour International TV show. Arttour International. Create,
Succeed,
stay inspired.
Stay inspired. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do here. And I want to thank, speaking of inspiration, thank you, April, for the congratulations you sent. Thank you so much. Exciting, exciting. Touch. Our hearts are like beep, 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 beating at the beat of the Caribbean coast because that's where I am today, guys. And before we start, calling our artists, I have to let you know where I am. If you are in the north, you are going to be jealous. I have to warn you. I am in Cartagena, Colombia. As you know, I am from Colombia, from the Caribbean coast of Colombia. And this is where I am. Check this out. Who wants to join me? So yes, it is beautiful here, and we have been working on this issue. Part of the team is in the US and the other part is here. They are here behind the scenes. And it has been exciting and inspiring to work on this issue. It has been such a journey because a lot of these artists, like I said, they're friends. They have been here for years supporting Arttour International. So without further ado, here they are, the stars of the show, and I'm going to present one by one. I would love to present to you Mr. Philippe Noid.
Hello.
Hey, Philippe. How are you
Congratulations on
doing?
12 years. I'm so happy that you've made the 12-year anniversary. It's spectacular.
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna leave you alone so that you can speak to the audience.
Well, hello. My name is Philip Noid. I've been working with Arttour for a few years now. Last year, I was Artist of the Year, which was a fantastic experience. I'm a multimedia artist, as you can see from my studio. I create all sorts of stuff, but I also create videos and also create light works using virtual reality. A lot of my focus is on creating art that allows people to feel a sense of joy and awe and wonder. And I have a real focus on the fact that people can be healed by art, either by creating it or by experiencing it and having their frequencies elevated to a sense of joy and wonder. So I love sharing my art with people and having them just giggle with joy and having fun. So that's me.
Thanks, Philippe. So what's coming up for you in 2023?
Well, I'm finishing off my Neo Art Space VR, which is a 30 room experience of light and being in the middle of outer space. I'm also finishing off a another VR that's called the Healing Chakra Mandala. And then I have a film that's coming out called Light Dancing on Water. And all these are being submitted to different film festivals.
Wow, exciting. Sounds like you're gonna have an incredible year.
Yes, I think it is going to be great.
Yeah.
Last year was fantastic. It just keeps getting better.
Yes, for those who are watching, Philippe was the Artist of the Year for Arttour International in 2022. We had an incredible, inspiring year with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Philippe.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, that was inspiring. That was inspiring. How are you feeling out there? I hope you're feeling the warmth, the colors, the vibration of art. Here's another inspiring artist, Josie Talier. Hey, Josie, how are you?
Good afternoon. I'm doing well. First, I want to thank you to invite me to the show, and I'm proud to be part of the group. If I make a short sentence, I would say my work is lights on historic windows. And before explaining what it means, let me show you one thing. and I will move. What is special with my work? It's not only painting, it's also sculpting. And you see the lights in the windows. So I want just to show you, because when you take a picture, you don't see the effect of the light in the windows because I'm using stained glass. So it's more than painting, as I said, it's carving, modeling, sculpting, and sculpting the modeling. And so I'm doing that because it comes from when I was young. First, I was 6 years old, and I had my mom's sister was living with a painter, and I got for my birthday gift a painting made for me. And since that time, I'm very attracted by the colors. And when I was teenager, I had a big choice to make because I also was playing violin. So finally, I've been playing violin as a professional violinist in orchestra for 30 years. But then I got an accident after 30 years and I couldn't play anymore violin. So I came back to painting. And the thing is, when I was young, my father was, well, he was not architect, but he was trying the plans for our homes. So I was watching him, and I've always been attracted by architecture, wood lacework, banister, gables. So when I traveled in Quebec, in Canada, and in USA, I always visit the historic district to discover the old houses. And I'm very lucky in Quebec because we have both culture, French and English culture. So that's what inspired me. And actually, my goal is just to preserving the memory of the beautiful houses that sometimes are not we cannot keep because of the severe climate of Canada. And so I want to preserve the memory and pay tribute to our architecture. So that's it.
Thank you, Josie. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing your story. How was your transition? If you don't mind me asking, how was the process of adapting without playing and then dedicating your life to painting?
I'm not sure I understood what you mean. I'm French talking, remember. Uh, the the thing is, I was playing in the orchestra for 30 years, but I got an accident and 3 surgeries, and suddenly I couldn't play violin anymore. And it's
Mm,
just because when I was young, I was attracted by the colors, and in high school, I was doing both music and visual arts. So that's why I had big choice to make to go to the university. So I've been to university to learn to play violin as performance player. But when I got sick and couldn't play violin anymore, I just came back to my first love, that was the colors. And meanwhile, all the story about my father and the plans and myself, I did the same. I built my garage, I built part of my house. So it's all what I've learned from my father that 30 years later made me to become that artist, but not only painting. That's why I'm working on wood. And it's all the tools, it's all the architecture, that it's a whole mixed together.
wow. Well, thank you and congratulations because, well, you follow your heart. I always say art is a healing force, and that shows to prove that art is a healing force. And I'm so glad and we're happy that you are painting and you're creating. We love your work. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All righty. Are you inspired? Are you inspired? I'm so inspired here. And I want to take a minute and say thank you because we are getting congratulations. So I'm going to be reading names here. Thank you, Sobran. Jean, April, I did thank you. Pat Gajic, our Artist of the Year 2023. You're going to see her work in a few. Lars, thank you, Lars. Mile, thank you. Barbara Schneider, thank you, Barb. Thank you so much. Maria, Tatiana, she's here. Thank you. Our team is congratulating us, and we're happy. Alrighty, we keep going. Here we are, we keep going. I'm going to call Emery Mulligan.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Viviana. Thank you for this opportunity to finally meet you.
I'm gonna leave you alone so you can chat to the audience.
All right, thank you. Hello, everyone. I am so pleased to be in the beautiful anniversary edition and in the spring edition coming up. I was in the 60 Masters of Contemporary Art in 2014, and I loved it. You do such a beautiful professional job, and that is something that means a lot to me. I live in a small space right now, only 720 square feet, and I do tend to make some big paintings. The one behind me, this is not my painting space, but my office. This one's, I think, a 36 by 36. Usually go up to 38. So I just sold a 38 by 38 and sent it to one of the provinces in Canada. I'm from British Columbia on the far west coast of Canada. And I have the mountains and the Pacific Ocean and everything around me that I just love to paint. I am a seascape painter and a landscape painter, first and foremost, although I've painted many others things as well. But the seascapes and the landscapes are just so beautiful to me. I love the sky and the sea and the land. And I like to simplify things so that when someone looks at one of my paintings, they feel very serene and peaceful. And I think that's one of the things that we need very much in our world today. There is just so much going on that isn't good. And there's a reason for it. I know that. However, I'm a sensitive artist like most of you are, and you can imagine what that feels like. And so my work is always trying to counterbalance that and bring some peace and some love and some joy and some just a place where people can rest in one of my paintings. The one behind me is not necessarily an example of that. However, most of the paintings that you will see coming up of my work in this next year are very peaceful, especially the ones in the anniversary edition. I've been painting for 43 years. I love what I do. I don't think I could ever do anything else, although I've tried throughout the years. I think I'm one of the oldest painters here. And having said that, I'm going to paint and die with a brush in my hand, I think. So other than that, I invite everyone to enjoy everyone's paintings that we see today. We are so talented and inspirational to other artists as well. So I thank you very much for this opportunity to introduce myself, especially to you. We've only been conversing through email to Viviana and her crew, and she has a wonderful lot of people who work with her, and I'd like to thank them as well. I think that's all I have to say, Viviana, for now. There you are. I can't hear you. I don't know.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, I can. Yes, lovely.
All right, sorry about that. It looks like something happened to the camera here, so
It happens.
But I just want to thank you so much for your participation, for taking part of not just this issue with Arttour International. You have worked with us for years. You have inspired us as well so much and inspire our audience. And I love the energy that you bring to our magazine. So I personally thank you for that, for those years of support, because we also need that support from you in creating, inspiring everyone with your peaceful energy is just fantastic. We hope to have you again and again.
Thank you, Viviana. Thank you
All
very much.
right. Thank you, Emery.
You're welcome.
All righty. So something happened here with the camera. We're gonna try to see what's going on, but we have a backup. So here we are. The show continues. The show continues. We don't stop. And I'm going to call Dan McCormack. Hey, Dan. How are you
Hello,
doing?
is my audio working?
It is working. So I'm going to leave you here for you to address the audience.
Thank you very much. My name is Dan McCormack, and I'm a photographer. I want to read a little bit of my bio before I go into further. I work with the nude. I've been photographing for over 50 years. I've been teaching on the college level also for over 50 years. Let me just read my bio a little bit and then I'll talk more about my photographs. I earned my bachelor's degree in photography at the Institute of Design in Chicago, where I studied with American photographers Aaron Siskin and Wynn Bullock. After I earned my bachelor's degree, I went on for my MFA in photography at the School of the Art Institute in Chicago. While I was there as a student, I photographed my first nude. And that became the theme that I worked on for my thesis. I earned my MFA in 1969. For over 50 years, I continued exploring the theme of the nude with different techniques, different processes, different cameras. Around 1999, I began to explore the pinhole camera. For almost 20 years, I worked with the pinhole camera. My main project was the nude at home. I shoot with 8x10 film in Quaker Oats cylindrical containers. I shoot with 8x10 film uh, in the studio or in the home of the model. The nude at home was the project they worked on. It would be a 2-minute exposure with the model. And that was tough for many of the models to hold still for 2 minutes. I had 15 pinhole cameras that I made. And most of the time, half of them, the model moved too much. So I'd have half that I then choose that were successful. I had 15 cameras and I would choose which was the best. Around 2018, I began to explore the pinhole camera. I'm sorry, the cell phone camera. Cell phone made photographing very spontaneous. I could shoot 50 images in the time it would take me to shoot one pinhole camera. And been working on a couple of variations of the pinhole camera, of the cell phone camera. I want to show you a few examples. Going through 50 shots that I made and choosing related images and putting them in a 3x3 grid. This is one model. And again, within a matter of minutes, I generated related images and put them into the sequence. Let me show you another. The model that I worked with really was a co-conspirator, a collaborator. I take credit for beginning the image, but she would follow through and do variations. And I would then catch. Here I was interested in the shadow of the fingers. I'm interested in making an image that says something, that isn't just pretty. I'm trying to explore sensuality, not sexuality. Use different props in the studio. Sometimes very colorful. Trying to hold these so they're square to the screen. And the model would move around, and I would try and photograph and capture a sense of the personality of the model. Now, it seems absurd that I'm saying there's a personality. It's very true. The model was really a co-conspirator, and a lot of who she is came through in the making of the pictures. I worked without props. And just it would be hands and shadows. Again, for me, the image should be about form. I studied at the Institute of Design in Chicago. That was actually the new Bauhaus. Bauhaus left Europe because of Hitler. One branch went to Boston, one went to Chicago. Moholy Nagy was the head of the Bauhaus in Chicago, and it became the Institute of Design. So design was really an important part of making an image. Playing with making bubbles, the model playing with the making of the bubbles. Am I trying to capture her expressions? In the summertime, I would do outdoor shoots, not always working in the studio. And a friend owns a piece of property that has a stream on it. So I did shots in the water. When it's 90 degrees, it's very refreshing for the model to just climb or sit in the water. This project evolved to something else. And that's why I say I worked with many different projects. And this, it's one cell phone camera frame, but I cropped it 9 times. So it's one image fragmented to 9 different parts. So it's going on, it's changing. I keep trying to explore different techniques, different things. My image is trying to talk about a nude model and do it in a way that's about sensuality, about personality, about character.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dan.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thanks for your support all these years. You've been another artist that's been there for years with us, and we've seen develop, your work. And congratulations on what you do. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
All right. How's everybody feeling out there? I am feeling it. I'm feeling it. The inspiration, the vibe is going. I'm feeling inspired, and I want to bring an artist from Spain, a dear friend, an incredible artist, Toti Cuesta. Hey, Toti, ole! Oh, we don't hear you. Hold on, you were
No?
muted. Oh, now we hear you. We hear
You
you.
hear me. Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. How about you?
Okay. I'm gonna leave you for a minute so that you address the audience.
Okay. First of all, thank you for this opportunity of introducing me. I'm sorry I'm not in my studio, so I can't show you my paintings, but they are in the magazine. First of all, I want to congrats you for this 12th anniversary of your magazine and for all the love you have put into it. My name is Toti Cuesta. I'm a watercolorist from Madrid, Spain. And for me, art is magical and sacred. It's the engine of my life. I have been working for many years on my inner growth, on my connection with nature, and with the whole universe that surrounds us. That great love that I carry inside is what inspires me when I paint and what I want to transmit with my art. I'm a painter, a portrait painter. My elements are the human figure, generally female, the symbol, and the explosion of colors. The woman represents for me the feminine energy and the need to develop in us qualities such as empathy, resilience, love, patience, joy, gratitude. The symbol allows me to convey the message of art, and the colors radiates the light and the soul of every human being. Art unites heaven and earth. It emerges from other dimension of consciousness and materializes through my hand. And my goal is to raise awareness of the need to change the world and make it a better place to live in. Thank you.
Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you so much. And you are another artist that we are so thankful. Every artist that works with us is a friend close to our hearts. And I just love your cause and the way you inspired us to bring awareness and to better the world, right? By bettering ourselves. What's coming up for you in 2023?
I'm going to begin next week the coaching. I'm so excited. I'm happy. I'm anxious to begin.
Yes, it's
I
going to
don't
be.
plans in general. I live the present. I prefer.
Yes, yes, exciting. Oh, wow, there's the message. There's a message for the day, right? To enjoy now. Because
Enjoy
it
now.
is true. We do focus a lot in the future and the planning. And well, thank you so much, Toti. And you know
Thank you.
what? It's a good message because now when I look back at 12 years, I'm thinking, how did this happen? Like how fast they went. And I realized it's because we were focused in the present, in the moment, or what was happening in the moment. And now we look back and it's so much and it's so incredible. But thank you for that message, living the now, right? Enjoying the now.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Toti. Thanks. I'm so inspired by that message, guys. And how are you feeling about that? I think it's true. If we think about it, we do focus a lot on what's coming up. So let's remember Toti's message about focusing in the now. And I'm going to call Frank Heffler. Hey, Frank,
Hi,
how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm gonna leave you a few minutes here so that you address the audience.
Okay. First of all, Viviana, I want to thank you so much for this opportunity, and I want to congratulate you on 12 years with this wonderful organization that you run. My name is Frank Heffler. I'm an oil colorist. I paint almost every day. I find it very inspirational and inspiring to me to find things in nature to paint. Right now, I'm working on landscapes from photographs that I took in 1975 up in Maine, and I'm manipulating the images and I'm creating my own color. So, and right now I probably have 20 some paintings of that, and I'm planning on doing about another 20. So until I get tired of talking about that subject matter, I paint realistically, impressionistically, non-representational, and abstractly. And I enjoy all of those forms of representing art. So right now I'm in realism. So thank you, Viviana.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you so much again for inspiring us all these years and giving us the honor to work with you, Frank. Thank you. All right, we keep going. We have another artist here, dear Thomas Lockhart. But I don't see you, Thomas. Can you hear me? Let's see, let's unmute this mic. He's muted for some reason. Hey, Thomas, can you unmute yourself? Okay, I'm gonna remove Thomas until he can get that going. In the meantime, okay, until Thomas gets his camera going and he can fix his mic, I wanna show you something that I did last weekend. Here it goes. Well, I am in love with my hometown. How can you not, right? How can you not be? I love Colombia. I love Cartagena. It's such a beautiful country, and the world has a lot of misconceptions. So that's why I always make sure to share locations in my city. Our artists inspired us a lot with their art, and I also want you to know how I also get inspiration, not only as an artist, I just to work, with the magazine. I come here and retreat to this beautiful location, and I'm able to work and able to focus and just receive their amazing works and develop Arttour International magazine. So it has been a journey coming back, and I've been blessed to being able to come here and oh, Barbara Tyler Outfield, mwah, sending you big hugs, sending you big hugs. And thank you for your support through the years. I want to read the congratulations. She said, congratulations, dear friend. Oh, thank you. I'm reading here on our camera. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Sisumwa. And I was going to mention Sisumwa later, but since you're there, I want to thank Sisumwa because Sisumwa is one of our supporters for Create for Peace. For those who don't know what Create for Peace is our foundation that we have created to support artists who are in the younger stages of their life. So these are children, and with our program, Tiny Artists, Giant Masters, we Create for Peace to remote locations of underprivileged children and bring art supplies. We bring musical instruments, dresses for the dance classes. So different schools in remote locations, and csumwa.com is one of the supporters for Create for Peace. So thank you, Barb. Thanks, Sisumwa, for your support through the years. And I don't want to make you wait any longer. I know you want to see the issue. You want to see who won the contest. How is the cover? How does it look? Taran, taran. Here it is. Yeah, it's so beautiful. I have to put some music here. Let's see if I find something a little bit inspirational because this is just so beautiful. And yeah, this is Arttour International anniversary issue. I'm so inspired by this cover. I'm so inspired. So we did the 18 cover contest to get the cover of Arttour International anniversary issue. And Darío Campanile is our artist on the cover. And the artwork that you see on the cover is entitled Promises. But I want to go through the magazine as well because I want you to see this issue came out quite fantastic. 62 issues of Arttour International. So this is issue number 62. And inside you will see all the artists, the index. I'm just gonna give you a peek, like real quick. Here is the story of Arttour International. It is a love story, so if you wanna read it, check it out. It's romantic, beautiful, and inspiring all together. And you'll see some of our artists here as well, the projects that we have. And then we have also our artists to watch 2023. You're going to discover them in here as well. Again, this is just quick pick for you to go to isu.com or go to arttourinternational.com, and there you can check the digital issue, and you can also get the print version of the magazine. Remember, it's in Barnes and Nobles as well. And you will see here some of our artists who you already saw speaking to you. This is Dario Campanile, who won the art contest. And that's the article with his artworks. Yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful. Here they are, all our artists. Quite inspiring. This has been, I think, is one of the biggest issues of this year. I think in history of Arttour International, it has 162 pages. So it's almost 200 pages, all dedicated to the artists, all artists. This issue is all about the artists. Here we are. Michelle Larsen, who won the 3rd place, and she is the interior cover of the magazine. Pat Gadget, and I mentioned to you Pat because she is our artist of the year 2023. So congratulations, Pat. And if you want to discover more about this incredible artist, you're going to see Pat throughout the years in Arttour International. You're going to see articles about her the full year. She is the artist of the year, and here is the article that will tell you why. You'll also see news about 18 Earth, which is coming up in April on Earth Day. Remember that we dedicate the full day of Earth Day to Mother Earth. And here is another artist who won the contest. Is Ramon Rivas, and Ramon is on the back cover of the magazine. You will see the back cover in a few minutes. It's quite wonderful. Here we go. Thomas Lockhart, Toti Cuesta, all the artists some of the artists that you saw speaking today. Some of them couldn't make it, but here they are. And the way for you to learn about them is here. And here is an ad for my book. I have to mention it. You Are the Masterpiece. If you want to be inspired, check it out. And again, our ad for the 18 contest. We have another contest coming up for the Arttour International Spring cover. So check it out. Here are all the participating artists of the contest, because we wanted to publish them all. We wanted you to see every one of these images. And yeah, here we are. And that's the back cover of the magazine. Again, incredible work. And you will see also the same if you go to our website. I think I have the website here. Let me see if I can share it real quick. Present. I'm gonna stop sharing that screen so I can share a screen with the magazine, with the website real quick, because I want you to see it. Arttour International. Let's see if we can we share it? No, it's not allowing me. Okay, so we have here some technical difficulties, but if you go to arttourinternational.com, you are going to be able to see that screen. I'm not sure why it's not giving me the option to show it. I just want to check here if there's any artist that's new, that came up, that decided it's new here on. No, we don't have anybody. Okay, so the artists are gone. We showed every artist that was going to be here today. Oh yeah. So we have everyone already. And I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you. We are almost done, up to the top of the hour. Before we go, I want to share something special because, as I said, our job here at Arttour International Magazine is to share the artist messages. And the reason why we share their messages, because we want to inspire you. And we want to inspire you because we want to make the world a better place. I personally believe that art is a great vehicle to share global awareness, to raise consciousness, to bring peace to the world, to make it better, to make it more beautiful, to bring awareness about our planet, to bring awareness so that we can have a beautiful Mother Earth for the next generations to come, to bring awareness for equality. We are all the same and we are all human. So, unity, equality, inclusion, environmental conservation, they're all causes that Arttour International shares. And that's the reason why we share the messages of such incredible artists who defend this cause. So I just want to share this message before we go.
There comes a moment in time when life comes knocking at your door. People call it rock bottom. I call it awakening. You wake up from the illusion and see yourself in a new light. And that voice inside your heart calls you to more extraordinary things. To bring the formless into form. To become a creator. And you look up and wonder, will I ever get there? But the dream gets stronger and keeps pulling you until you say, I surrender. At that moment, a new journey begins. When you become the creator, you vibrate at the beat of the universe. You operate in a higher frequency, and your higher faculties come to life. Your body, heart, and soul dance in unison, and your energy expands. Sing your song, tell your story, share your message. Wake up from the illusion of a limited belief. You have unlimited potential, and it's time to create, to become what you're intended to be. Dance at your own rhythm and play your own melody. Sing that song in your heart. Spread your wings. It brings energy and transformation. Don't settle for less and don't hold back, because it brings light into the world. Uncover your true colors. Wake up from the illusion and see yourself in a new light. Connect to the greatness within. You are the masterpiece. Stay inspired.
Well, that's the message here. That's the message here, to stay inspired because you are the masterpiece. I hope you enjoyed this programming. We had an incredible group of artists. We show you the Arttour International Magazine anniversary issue, and we hope to continue this journey of 12 years and many more. Thank you so much for your support. Before I go, I have my thank yous. I have my thank yous to give here. And I have to read. I have to read because there are many, and I don't want to forget any of them. So I do want to thank every editor, writer, collaborator, TV team, models, graphic designers, web designers, marketing managers, social media managers, and everyone that in any way collaborated with us through the years. Thank you, our collaborators at MNN.org, for the opportunity to broadcast 18 TV show every week. Thank you so much. Oh, you cannot hear me. Okay. Here we go now. Oh my goodness. Yes. You cannot hear me? Yes. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Can somebody let me know if you hear me? No? Testing. Yes. And yes, you can hear me. Okay, so our collaborators at MNN.org for the opportunity to broadcast the 18 TV show every week. Vivid Arts Network TV, the team of collaborators behind the Vivid Arts Network TV channel. I do want to say thank you to Humberto Jose Orozco, the star behind the Arttour International website, because it looks always incredible. Mile, one of our head graphics, who is always there making sure the magazine looks fantastic. Jennifer Jeviguero, our production assistant, who's always there also always behind the scenes, but she's always there. And well, our new power team, who came very, very recently to the team, but they're here behind me. And can you girls come here for a minute? Yeah, let's show. Yay. Tatiana Aguilar, our creative master. V March. She is our business advisor, so you're gonna see them. You're gonna see them soon, and you're gonna be in touch with them. Thank you, girls. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Gabriela Tinoco, our new social media manager and publicist. Someone without whom this would have never ever happened. Alan Grimandi, multifaceted, wearer of many hats in the company, CEO, graphic director, TV director, husband, best friend, and defender of Arttour International magazine, lover of our artists. How can I say? Incredible. The Create for Peace Foundation, I wanted to thank again Sisumwa for their support. I want to thank to the team of Create for Peace here in Colombia, Tia Carmen Puello and Mayra Ruiz, for making Create for Peace happen and always making sure that we provide for the schools and they just complete the project here. And last but not least, I do have to say this, and I saw this on a video, but I'm gonna say it again. I want to thank me because I've been, you know what, when you have one of those close health scares, you become aware that this body is worth being thankful for. So I am thankful for my body, for every cell and organ on this body, for functioning and allowing me to work with Arttour International and create this incredible magazine. But above everything, I want to thank my source, my creator, however you call it, universe energy, perfect creator, provider, God. I just want to create the force behind each one of us, each artist, and each member of the team of Arttour International. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us throughout all these years. Don't forget, you know what I'm going to say to you.